And the person burdened with the core of this plan, the decoy who has to lure Nagito.
No. No!
I'll give that role to Chiaki Nanami.
Oh, okay. Huh? No way. He's clearly after Hinata's ass.
Danganronpa.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Goku and Kinetsu are here, and we are continuing Danganronpa.
Woo!
I'll do Nekomaru's share of the grunt work. I'm pretty confident about my strength. As long as nobody grabs my tail, there won't be any problems.
You have a tail?
Obviously, I'm joking.
Stuffs her furry tail in her pocket.
I can see nothing. Obviously. Don't be thinking stuff like, if you want to see a tail, I got one if you grab it.
Gross.
It'll get even more powerful.
That's a terrible joke. It's even worse than a joke an old man would make. But damn if it's not clever.
Jeez. Even her ignorance has a limit.
What are you talking about this time?
It's Sonia. She had the nerve to say she wanted to check out my body.
Huh? Your body?
Don't think about weird things, you bastard! I wasn't like that. I don't know where she heard it from, but... She came up to me and said, "Real Yakuza are supposed to have tattoos, so show them to me."
Oh, so that's what it was.
It's not funny for her to tell me to strip right in front of her. Who does she think she is? Besides, tattoos aren't supposed to be gawked at.
So you do have one?
No!
Ah!
Don't ever make the mistake of gawking at tattoos. Any Monokumas about? The plan to capture Nagito, huh? Akane looks pretty confident, but is she really going to be alright? I mean, she's strong, but Nagito is, you know, unpredictable.
You're right, but I don't know how else we're supposed to catch him.
I don't even know if this is the right thing to do. Nekomaru was still here, but he let Akane go through with this. I mean, it's not like he wasn't one of the first people to capture Nagito. Actually, he'd probably get pumped up about our capturing plan along with her.
You know, he did capture him once before.
And Kazuichi helped him that time too. Feels like Gundam and Nekomaru are scolding us for not growing at all.
Maybe. Are you playing some emotional visual novel right now, Chiaki?
Everyone says they're gonna capture Nagito. I guess I gotta do it too. Date is it?
The photos Mahiru took that Hyoko decorated. There are photos of the 16 of us, but we can't return to those days anymore. Once again, I'm confronted by the fact that this is bizarre. It's just too bizarre. This is where everything started. Somehow, it feels like it's already been such a long time. It has been! For us.
For us. More than a year.
We're getting there, though. This is Nagito's cottage. What are you really thinking, Nagito? What are you planning to do? Are you monologuing at my door, Hajime?
No.
It's already nighttime. It wouldn't be a good idea to start walking around now. I should go back to my cottage and get some rest. For some reason, I'm really tired today. Look at all those Monokuma you have! Well, since I walked around all day today, I was able to obtain several clues. Although I'm not really certain if you can even call these clues. Instead, I feel like we're just suffering from more mysteries that don't make sense. This isn't good. As soon as nighttime hits, I can't stop thinking about all these pessimistic thoughts. This might be a bad habit of mine. I should just get some sleep for today. Rest my mind for a while. Or you could have someone to keep you company. As he closes the blinds, and then I'll just give this some more thought tomorrow. Hey. Words are extremely dangerous. Unlike letters, words cannot be undone with erasers or with the backspace. That's why you need to be extremely careful. Same goes for me. There was a time in my past when I went through a lot of trouble because of that. That's right, when I was being trained at the safari park. At the time, there were two animals at the park that I got along with. One was a squirrel named Sir Dietrich? Dietrich?
Trick, I think?
Dietrich? And the other was a fox named Cha-Cha Jr. To be honest, Cha-Cha Jr. was really stupid. If a female employee tried to have a serious talk with him, he'd just stare at her boobs the whole time. That's why Sir Dietrich would order him to steal panties. What? And that idiot would get real happy when he exchanged the panties he stole for Dietrich's old undies. Also, this one time, the three of us went to a steakhouse, and the waiter asked, "How would you like it cooked?" Cha-Cha Jr. proudly said, "With fire!" Sir Dietrich was pretty crafty. He knew how to play Cha-Cha Jr. He made Cha-Cha Jr. abduct a fawn and drown it. Jesus. Then he saved that drowning fawn himself. And he made Cha-Cha Jr. tell everyone about it. Man, he really did some shady things. Anyway, the three of us were getting along together. We were living a fun life in the safari park. That's right, until the day I ended up saying those words. I accidentally said this to Cha-Cha Jr. Foxes are squirrels' natural enemies. The next day, I stumbled across what was left of Dietrich Sr. What? He had been eaten. Good thing I immediately tattled to a male employee so he could put down Cha-Cha Jr. with the hunting rifle. Fuck! Even now, I regret saying what I said back then. Jeez. Squirrels have it rough. They have so many natural enemies.
Like bears. Oh.
Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is going to be another perfect tropical day! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today. I'm pretty sure everyone's starting to meet up. For now, I should head over to the restaurant. You're still playing that visual novel? Oh. Hey, Chiaki. Hey, Chiaki!
I wasn't sleeping.
Yes, you were.
Totally not sleeping. I was playing a game.
You were sleeping while you're playing a game?
There's always time for gaming.
It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, you look more tired than usual.
Last night, I had a weird dream that woke me up in the middle of the night, so maybe that's why.
A weird dream.
It was a Monokuma puzzle game. It was like one of those tile falling games where you make falling Monokumas disappear by creating a chain. But no matter how much I played, I just couldn't beat it, and the Monokumas just fell endlessly. Why did I have a dream like that? That would probably be my execution if I killed someone.
It's probably because we saw that factory where those Monokuma goods were made. She saw so many Monokumas it traumatized her.
By the way, the puzzle was really simple. The only colors were black and white. You're hungry. Check it out, I'm already eating.
As usual, you're eating a lot.
Oh, you might get locked up in a place like the funhouse again. I gotta eat when I can. Eat well, shit well.
Okay, now that we've finished our breakfast, let's jump right into the main topic.
Hey, I'm still eating here.
I just got here. I haven't had a chance to eat anything yet. It's okay, I'm pretty much done eating. You selfish little... And of course the main topic is about... our plan to capture Nagito that we're supposed to carry out today. Are you really going to do it? Of course! I spent all night coming up with this plan! That means I haven't slept for 2 days straight! Don't you think my effort should count for something?
We get it. Hurry up and spoil the plan of yours already.
Well, I thought up several plans, but in the end I figured that a straightforward plan would be best. One of us will be the decoy who lures Nagito into the lobby by telling him we need to talk to him there. And then, at the best possible moment, the two task force members will move in and swiftly capture Nagito. So that's the plan! What do you think? Spent all night thinking of that.
Yeah, exactly. It's easy to understand, so I'm cool with it. Anyway, are there any bananas left?
So now, I will present each of you with your role. Since it's my plan, I'll take the role of commander. I won't let anyone object to that.
But commander sounds like the most fun.
Hey! Didn't I just say I won't let anyone object? Next, I'll present the 2 task force members. These big roles go to you 2, Fuyuhiko and Akane.
Yep, sure thing. Got no choice.
And the person burdened with the core of this plan, the decoy who has to lure Nagito.
No. No!
I'll give that role to Chiaki Nanami.
Oh, okay. Huh? No way. He's clearly after Hinata's ass.
What did you say?
I mean, it's not like I ever agreed to the plan.
She just thinks Nagito's icky. It's gonna be fine. It's not like you're gonna tie him up. You're just gonna lure him. Yeah. Besides, there's no way I'd ask Miss Sonia to take on such a dangerous role, you know? So please, I'm begging you.
What a rude way to ask for help. If my hero was here, she would have beaten you up.
I mean, you did say earlier that you definitely can't accept killing. Isn't that right? I need your help to stop another killing. And didn't I just say I'm begging you? Why are you snapping at her all of a sudden?
Fine.
You're gonna do it? Alright, then this lineup is perfect. Hey, Sonia and I haven't been given roles. What should we do? Sonia has the role of princess. Gross. That doesn't make any sense. And you're on chore duty. I want you to supply the rope, and we need to tie up Nagi. Denied. What? Why? If Hajime has nothing to do anyway, he shall accompany me. No, like I said, he needs to supply the rope. This is not a request. This is an order. An order, I tell you! This is somewhere I must go! Or there is somewhere I must go. Fine! If Hajime and Miss Sonia are free, it's fine! Good! Repeat that! If Hajime and Miss Sonia are free, it's fine! To object so forcefully. Where do you need to go, Sonia? I shall tell you in due time. We will be discovered if I speak too loudly. You're gonna be alone with Hajime at a secret place. For now. We'll carry out the plan tonight. All of you, make sure you prepare your bodies and minds.
Is our commander going to be okay? His energy seems to have dropped pretty drastically.
Let's all disperse for now. Now then, please come to the hotel lobby in 30 minutes. Yeah, sure thing. After our planning meeting had ended, I quickly finished eating my breakfast. By the time I made it back to my cottage, it was already close to the time I agreed to meet Sonia. Now I want you to just stand there, and I'm going to point this sword at you.
Oh. Hime, you've been pooping so much. So much.
Ryan was... What's the word? Mild-mannered? For hope, one despair.
What does
Bible?
having a higher hope even do? Like, I thought that would... I guess that just maybe makes the experience go up quicker?
I guess so. All I remember is I left mine to pretty much die and poop.
What a way to go.
Hajime, you are late. I'm sorry, I had to feed my Kime. Huh? But I'm right on time. Wait, should I have come a little early? A little earlier? In my country, you are severely punished if you do not arrive 13 minutes before an arranged meeting time. For such an orderly country, 13 minutes is a pretty arbitrary rule. Oh, I see. This is culture shock. Then I guess that can be overlooked. So where are you planning to go? I just have to come along, right? Of course. It is a place that pertains to this discovery we made yesterday. Oh, the library? Jabberwock Island Development Plan? Did you find out something about it? How should I say this? After reading this document over and over again, I suddenly realized the Future Foundation was planning to rebuild a facility on this island to use as their headquarters. You're talking about the large administrative building on the central island, right? But I couldn't find a building like that anywhere, even though I didn't look. Maybe they said something about a different island? Or, what if their plan suddenly changed and they had to use a different facility? A different facility? Was there not a facility on this island inscribed with the symbol of the Future Foundation? As I recall, the ancient ruin on the second island had such a symbol on its door. Yeah, you're right. The Japanese word for future, mirai, is inscribed there. If that's the case, that ruin might be connected to the Future Foundation, right?
Couldn't have figured it out by the fact that it had the symbol of the Future Foundation on it.
The discrepancies in the document are strange, but there is no doubt that the ruin is quite suspicious. You're right. I'd completely forgotten about it after being locked inside the funhouse, but the possibility that that ancient ruin is connected to the Future Foundation is incredibly high. I knew there was something strange about that place. Sonia, after hearing all this, I want to go there as much as you do. I'll definitely come with you. Then, I may not be competent, so please be patient with me. You're so cute. At the ancient ruins on the second island, the word for mirai or future was inscribed on the... The discrepancies in the document are strange. There is no doubt that that ruin is suspicious and strange. Ah! Why are they so close? Do you really think someone as unimportant as you is allowed to walk with Miss Sonia alone? I allowed it. Good. Be put in your place.
Kazuichi won't listen to me no matter how much I tell him. But I won't give up. As a teacher, I must correct my students for good. Hopefully I won't get crushed under some debris or bookshelves.
We are refreshing to eat food by a pool.
She's still eating. I mean, it's been like, what, 2 days since we were released from the funhouse?
Yep. Hey, what exactly does Kazuichi do as a commander?
How should I know?
In games, commanders are usually flags.
Flags?
If you defeat the commander, no matter how many of their units are left, you still secure a victory. Even damaging the commander is enough to decrease the opponent's morale. As far as plans go, it's a pretty standard tactic.
Wonderful! That plan has my seal of approval! Continue to target the commander! Oh, of course. You're totally mistaking who to fight. What's the point of targeting Kazuichi? You are right. What a shame. Shame. If Kazuichi heard that, his rapidly diminishing enthusiasm might plummet into the negative. I don't know why, but I'm starting to feel sorry for that guy. Starting. Like, Sonia used to tolerate that, and she would be like nice, like, oh yeah, Kazuichi, and now she's like, fuck you.
Yep. I love it.
Me too. At the ancient ruins, was inscribed on the door is strange. No matter how many times I see this place, it certainly gives me the willies. Well, we should not dwell on that. After all, we are here to look for clues. That's right. There's no doubt we'll find something here. Alright, let's start. There is no mistaking it. The Japanese word for future is inscribed on the door. But this facility, now that I have taken a better look at it, it bears an uncanny resemblance to Hope's Peak Academy. Why is that? Now that I'm taking a closer look at it, the door looks even stranger. For a building that looks pretty run down and shabby, this door looks very high-tech. Future, huh? This liquid crystal... Really? Liquid crystal display next to the door. That's probably it. This is probably the key. This door will probably open if we input the correct numbers. We have discussed this before as well, but it would be dangerous to test it haphazardly. If we make a mistake, it is possible that we will be fired upon by that gun. I can think of no other reason for that gun to be there. As long as that's a possibility, it'd be bad if we acted recklessly. That is right. Courage and recklessness are completely different. If you were shot at by a gun like that, you would have more holes in you than a Beatrice's nest. You mean a bee's nest? In my country, we use the expression Beatrice's nest. Anyway, right now we definitely shouldn't test it out so recklessly. In order to open this door, we must find the password first. Or destroy the door with some kind of explosive force. Nah, that's impossible. This door looks extremely sturdy. It's definitely better if we find out the password instead. Alright, all we have to do next is find out what that password is. It's a good thing we came here so we could at least find that out. You are right. But the problem is, where would we obtain that password? When I first came here, even Monokuma and Monami said they didn't know the password. If they really don't know it, how are we supposed to find out? As usual, it's a mystery, huh? After finishing our investigation of the ancient ruin, Sonia and I decided to go back to our cottages for now.
And with that, we will end this episode. Thank you guys for joining us, and see you next time.
Bye!
Hello. Yeah, I had no idea about that shade. So much to do, so little time. Oh, I didn't catch that. Take your time. Don't be afraid. The door is still shut. Now step forward. Can you do it? Can I? I don't know, I don't have the controller in my hands. Oh yeah, the stained glass images are cool, are amazing. But yeah, I didn't know about that shades. I've never actually looked for the lyrics. I've heard the song in Japanese. I haven't actually looked for the lyrics to see how different they are to the English version. But I kind of like the English version too. Though even though I like it, I do acknowledge that they don't really fit the game that much, I think. Anyway, here we go. This was here too. Here we go. Power sleeps within you. If you give it form, it will give you strength. I mean, if Utada herself says it. I mean, the song in English, it does kind of make sense on its own, but like, yeah, if you try to like associate it with the game or anything, like, because it's like kind of a love song, kind of, but like not really. Especially once you hear like the second verse. Anyway, yeah, someone says that I know this choice. I didn't have an idea at the time. Here, the choice in the beginning will determine your stats. I forgot which one will make it easier. Okay, because yeah, the first time I had no clue. But yeah, now later I found out that this actually can change like the stats and stuff. I usually go for the sword, unless anyone has a better idea to make the game easier for me. A noob, a complete noob.